So it is about 3:27 a.m. I've just kind of got myself up. I've actually been awake for a little while. For the last 20 minutes, I think I've had Serenade to a Cuckoo stuck in my head. I have no idea why. I've set my alarm for about 3:45, but I've just been awake for quite a while because I can't sleep. I'm kind of excited and raring to go, so I'm going to get myself up. I'm going to have a little bit of something to eat, and then I have to get on the road. It's about an hour and a half drive to Leeds Airport, and the flight leaves at 8:30. So I'm going to get myself up, get on the road, and get to the airport. So I've just arrived at my hotel, and I'm going to do a proper little chat in a moment, but I just want to show you what I'm currently so excited about, which is the fact that I have a kettle. And there's my brew. Look, I don't have any milk, so it's going to have to be a black brew for now, but this will do for me. I was a little bit concerned that I wouldn't have a kettle for some weird reason, so there we go. So I just thought I'd sit down with my brew and just have a little chat about getting here, and then don't worry, I will give you a little room tour. So the flight was lovely, really nice. Great to kind of fly. I think it's the Alps. My geography's terrible, but great to fly over the Alps and mountains. Just beautiful. I think I got a picture of that for you. Lovely flight. Got straight off into the airport and found the trains, and got a direct train straight into Roma Termini, which is the main station. I'm going to have a slurp. So that was great, and I decided to walk to the hotel, which was a bit of a walk because the hotel is nearer to the gig tonight than it is the centre of Rome. So a bit of a walk, but already managed to go to one of my places that I wanted to do for my Flutes in Rome video. So you will see that on the next video. So that was exciting. And so my first impressions of Rome. Well, one, it's really quiet, apart from the odd motorbike, because it's Sunday, so it's really quiet. There's hardly anywhere open, so that's lovely. Actually, it's kind of weird, but lovely. The architecture is just amazing. It's just beautiful. I mean, I did expect it, but until you see it, you just so every building, even the normal buildings, even the banks and the pharmacies and all this, are just so gorgeous. So I'm enjoying that already. There are lots of electric scooters everywhere, which is kind of bizarre because we're not used to those so much. What else did I see? The parking's really cheap. Just randomly thought I'd share that with you. What else? I think there was something else that I was going to comment on, but I can't think now. So I'm here. I'm enjoying my brew. I'm going to get some milk because there's no milk, but I'm glad I brought my tea bags now. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I remember now. This one's for you, Wild. So I've seen lots of Fiats. I haven't seen any Lamborghinis yet. I'll let you know if I see one, but plenty of Fiats, as you'd expect. So I feel quite at home, but no Lamborghinis. as far as I know. So yeah, so I'm just going to chill a little bit here. Well, I'm going to give you a room tour, so I'll film you a room tour, and then I'm going to chill a little bit here. The restaurant in the hotel isn't open tonight, with it being Sunday, so my plan is to head down to where the venue is and maybe grab something to eat there and yeah, have a mooch around in a bit. So yeah, I'm just going to chill, freshen up, enjoy my brew, and give you a little room tour. Okay, so I'm going to do you a little room tour. So here we go. This is my bed for the next 4 nights, and look at that for a mirror. That's crazy. That's a crazy mirror, isn't it? I'm loving the I think these are sconces, aren't they? The little lights on the wall. They're so Italian. Very, very cool. And look at these lovely drapes. And then here's the view. I've got the window open because it was a little bit warm when I got here. Look at this. And can you hear how quiet it is? It's so beautiful. There's birds chirping away and it's just gorgeous. It's just really gorgeous. So that's our little view. And then we come around here. Hello. That's the little wardrobe, TV. My brew, look, there's nothing left. I need another one actually. I'm going to put the kettle back on in a minute. That's all my rubbish, suitcase, and then coming round into the lovely bathroom. Isn't this gorgeous? So nice. Little shower, and there we are again. There we are. So this is my and there's my hat. Flutifull hat. So yeah, this is my little home base for the next few days, and yeah, just wanted to share it with you. There we go. Hello again, folks. So as you can see, I am refreshed and ready to go. I'm wearing my Feckless Moans t-shirt because there's no way I couldn't bring the boys along with me. So I just thought before I head out and try and find some food, I thought I'd just film a little bit on how I'm feeling and what I'm hoping for the gig, really. So yeah, it's a bit strange. I still can't quite believe I'm here and I'm actually going to go and watch Tull live. It's a little bit crazy, and I don't think I've kind of got my head around it, weirdly. I'm really excited, obviously, to see what they're going to play. I'm really hoping there's going to be some new stuff from the new album. That obviously this will be the very first time I think that they've played any of that, because this is the first date in the tour. It's the first date, obviously, of the new year. So that's like super exciting, and I'm really excited if I can share some of that with you. I really hope they play, well, all the favourites. I'm sure they will, lots of the early stuff. I really hope they do Boré, and any of the stuff that I've covered actually, but particularly Boré, just because I know it so well, and I just love the fact that Ian plays it so differently every time, and I think that'll just be really cool. But hey, might not happen. I don't really mind. I don't mind what they play. It's just going to be amazing to be able to see them all, but particularly obviously for me, seeing Ian play is just a really big moment. So yeah, super excited, and I'll catch up with you later on. folks, I made it back. I've just got to take my shoes off. I wasn't going to do this video tonight because I'm just so exhausted. It's 10 to 12, and yeah, I really need some sleep. But I thought, no, I have to finish this off tonight, and just talk to you about the gig. I made some notes because I knew I wouldn't be able to remember everything. My slightly now sleep deprived brain. So that was awesome. That was unreal. I don't know where to start really. I'll give you a bit of a rundown. So it was a real mixed bag of stuff. I really tried to cover as much as possible. It started with Nothing Is Easy, and then Cross-Eyed Mary, which I was like, yay, one of my covers. I'm pretty sure that at least those two and a couple more of the earlier stuff were in lower keys. Now, this has to be because obviously Ian struggles with the higher notes. I have to say overall, I thought his voice was fantastic tonight. And I want to talk more about that later on. But anyway, so those two at least were in lower keys. I'm not going to tell you the whole set list, but just a few things. Sweet Dreams, which had the video from the A album. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. That was really nice. And we used to know. I think it was that one that was done with some old gig footage, which was really well done. The footage was really good visually. It was brilliant, and that was a really lovely arrangement of that song. I thought a bit different to the original, and it had a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek reference to the Eagles at the end, which was just brilliant. Mine Is the Mountain from Zealot Gene. So I'll tell you now, they didn't do any of the new album. Ian actually said it was because they hadn't learnt it yet, which, who knows. He said, it's too early, we haven't learnt it yet. I said, fine. But they did 3 from Zealot Gene. So the first one was Mine Is the Mountain, which was gorgeous. And I have to say, I really like the flute playing on that because of the tone that he uses. And he can nail that tone. He uses like a really airy, wispy tone with some whistle tones, particularly at the end of the song, which can be quite hard to do. And he absolutely nailed it, which was just beautiful to hear. Then, to end the first half, they did Bourrée. Oh my God. I wasn't the only one that went a bit mad when he said he was going to do Bourrée. Now, what was really interesting about this was, if you've heard them do Bourrée live, normally he does it with a very Bach-ian opening, which isn't on the single version. So that's not what I play when I cover it, but the very opening he does as a nod to Bach. I can't believe I'm saying this, he completely messed it up. He started it and it was just a mess, and he stopped and he just got his flute and went like, what? And then he went like blew on it. And oh my God, if ever there was a moment that I was supposed to see, it was that moment. Because as you all know, I frequently get things wrong when I play live. And to see him do that, to see him get it so wrong when he never does that, and how he handled it as well, was amazing. I have to say then, so he came back in at the lower key change bit, the bit where the normal single starts, and absolutely nailed it, and played it in a way that I've not heard before. I've watched a lot of live versions of Bourrée, and I've not heard him play it like that before. And to be able to play a song that you've been playing for so long, after you've just messed it up, and play it in a completely different way, I was blown away. So that was anyway. That was the end of the first half. What else have I got here? So the second half they opened with Heavy Horses, which was really cool. They then did 2 more from Zealot Editions. They did Zealot Gene. I almost wanted to get up and go, can I teach you my solo that I added to that?
It was pretty good as it was. And they also did Mrs. Tibbets from Zealotgene, which I know is a lot of people's favourite from that album, and they went for it. It was really, really well done. It was excellent. They did a couple from Stormwatch, which is one of my personal favourites, so I really enjoyed that, including Warm Sporran, which is an instrumental. It's one with the bagpipes, the Scottish kind of one. That has got one of my favourite flute solos right in the middle. That's a tiny, tiny little bit, but every time I hear it, I go, oh, just it's killer for me, and it was brilliant. And then to finish off, they did Aqualung in a completely reworked it. It was insane. It was amazing. Followed by a kind of encore of Locomotive Breath in the same way, completely reworked. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. And so I've got two things to say about that. Any band that can basically, be kind of a new band because they're not, Ian's the only original member, and can take the songs and rework them and do them in their own way and do them that well, that's genius. And also, I was going to say to anybody who says, well, his voice isn't that great, the rest of it. He does what he can do with what he's got, and he's still an amazing showman. His energy on stage, the camaraderie, the way he doesn't take it seriously, but does it really well, apart from when it goes wrong. But the professionalism and the fact that what a catalogue of music that is still entertaining people. The crowd were brilliant. The crowd were amazing, real full of energy all the way through. A real mixture of people. There were two little girls near me and the little girl here who had to be carried out at the end because she was asleep, basically. But to be able to entertain that many people like that and hold that energy, yeah, why wouldn't you enjoy that? Anyway, the other thing I had to share with you was, so after it finished, the two songs that they played as everybody was leaving, over the loudspeakers, were What a Wonderful World, followed by the Benny Hill theme tune. Which, there you go, that about sums it up, doesn't it? So, anyway, I just had to give you that little rundown tonight and to say, that was amazing. I don't know if I can say any more because my brain's a bit scrambled. But anyway, obviously we weren't allowed to take video during the performance. People did and people do, but my take on that is if an artist asks you not to do that, then that's their prerogative. So I didn't take any footage apart from the pictures and that you saw before. So that's why I wanted to just really give you my rundown and take on it. So I hope you enjoyed that, give you a little flavour of it. Haven't shown you much of Rome yet, but if you want to see lots of Rome, and particularly if I find any flutes in Rome, because that's my next job while I'm here, then be sure to check out my next video, which I will link at the end. But yeah, I've done it. That's another thing ticked off my bucket list, and thank you for following along and for your support on this one, and I hope you enjoy my next video. Take care guys, see you soon.